Your heart rate spikes, your palms sweat, your vision blurs, and the world narrows. Before your conscious mind can even identify what went wrong, your physical body is already bracing for an impact. This sensation is a top-down process. It begins when the brain perceives a threat and blasts a distress signal directly downward into your body. We map the exact pathway this signal takes. Cranial nerve X, the vagus nerve, a biological superhighway connecting brainstem to abdomen. When this downward signal hits, it hijacks your autonomic nervous system, shutting down rest and digest capabilities and shifting you into high alert. Panic is a rapid mechanical hijacking of your physical infrastructure. You feel this hijacking hit specific anatomical checkpoints. In your throat, the cricopharyngeus muscle tenses up, creating the choking globus sensation when you are overwhelmed. In your abdomen, the downward signal disrupts your gut microbiome and enteric nervous system. This shifts its rhythm, creating the physical reality of feeling butterflies in your stomach. Your respiratory system abandons deep breathing, switching to shallow mouth breathing to prepare for fight or flight. Sinking your way out of these reactions is difficult because conscious thought is a narrow stream of data, trying to block a massive downward cascade of autonomic stress. Trying to think your way out of a physiological stress loop is like trying to stop a physical fire with a software update. But the vagus nerve's architecture reveals a point of leverage. It's not a one-way street. Research shows that 80 to 90% of the fibers inside the vagus nerve run in the opposite direction. These are afferent fibers, sensory pathways designed to carry information from the physical body up to the brain. Because of this ratio, we don't have to wait for the brain to calm down. The body has the bandwidth to forcibly tell the brain it is safe. This anatomical reality gives us the mechanical leverage to execute a bottom-up override on our own nervous system. Humans possess biological reflexes capable of triggering this upward signal. One is an evolutionary holdover called the mammalian dive reflex. Exposing your face to icy water triggers this reflex, sending a signal that instantly forces the heart rate to slow down. A second major hack involves shifting from shallow mouth breathing to strictly nasal breathing and correct palate posture. Air passing through the nasal cavity increases nitric oxide production and mechanically signals the parasympathetic nervous system to engage. These actions act as physical levers that pry the body out of a state of panic. A 2023 clinical trial at Stanford University tested these physical interventions against traditional mindfulness meditation. One specific breathwork pattern, called cyclic sighing, outperformed meditation for rapid stress relief. The mechanics of the physiological sigh are simple: a full inhale, a secondary top-up inhale, and a long, prolonged exhale. The double inhale addresses a specific anatomical failure. The secondary breath forces open collapsed air sacs in the lungs, allowing a massive offload of carbon dioxide. The prolonged outward breath then mechanically stimulates the vagal brake, directly slowing the heart rate. 5 minutes of this practice improves mood and reduces physiological arousal more effectively than mental meditation. Stress, panic, and anxiety originate as physical reactions to the environment. Because the vagus nerve is a massive upward-flowing pipeline, the state of your respiratory anatomy dictates your mental state. The next time your brain is spiraling, abandon the attempt to change your mind. Instead, take a deep breath, top it off, and sigh it away. The human body comes factory-equipped with a physical emergency brake, and we finally possess the instruction manual to pull it.